You better listen and listen fast, cause it's time for the B.A.D Podcast.
Cute. Who is she?
Who is she? Okay. And we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, didn't I tell you that 2 weeks from that last episode that we were coming back? And we're back. Trying to talk to both here. Brendan, Adriana, and Daryl, the B.A.D Podcast. Welcome back to a new episode. Look at us staying on track. In 2 weeks from now, well, dang, you might not be here 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now, I'll be in France.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, so 2 weeks from now, maybe Plenty may take over for Brendan.
Wait, when? Oh, yeah.
That way we can stay on track, and still, when Brendan come back, that'll be the 2 weeks after. Recap his trip. Boo, boo, boo.
When? I'm sorry. When is this that you're going on this excursion?
July 19th to the 28th.
Mm. Yes, this is going to Paris, Gay Belgium, and Amsterdam, and
I'm not going to Amsterdam.
Everywhere else over there. Child, also, let's welcome to the show this cookie duster that Brendan is.
Oh my god.
Cookie tickler for now, child.
Oh,
I saw him at the lunch and I was like,
It's a cookie duster.
For some
I
reason,
screamed when I
didn't
saw
think
her.
anything of
Dog. I said, Sus is growing a cookie tickler, child. Soon to be a cookie duster, give him a month or two.
A month or two!
If you don't know what that is,
shave it,
you definitely should YouTube Steve Harvey cookie
Child, that
duster
is so funny.
for a nice good laugh.
I ain't stopped saying that since y'all told me about it. It's a cookie duster.
It's a cookie duster.
And I be seeing so many cookie dusters, child.
Oh my god.
Cookie dusters and bussy dusters.
Oh no.
For my people on the LGBT, welcome to the show. So yeah, let's hop into these topics, y'all. First off, Lil Nas X, child. So Lil Nas X came out. He said, before Pride ends, I want to, let y'all know, for those of you who didn't already know. If you don't know, listen to this song on my album. So I guess the album and the song said something about, like, living his truth. I guess he basically just made it be known that he was gay. Or, yeah, he's gay. So, what do y'all think? And then there was this big, like, uproar because, of course, he has the #1 song in the world, I think, right now. And so there was people who were like, oh, live your truth, sis, do you, which was me. And then there was people like, ugh, so that's what you meant when you was talking about ride until you can't no more? And riding that horse and the horses in the back? Taking the horses in the back, child? So what do y'all think? Like, why was it such a big deal in 2019 coming out? I feel like it's so normal.
Man, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a few motives, possibly. One being, and I touched on this very lightly the last episode, that not all people are, like, welcomed or celebrated in the LGBT plus, I can't get through all the letters, community. I feel like it celebrates a specific race more. And I feel like if he were possibly a different race, the reactions may have been different. But also, yeah, it's 2019, but we have seen enough to know better that, like, people still, are prejudiced and not accepting of other identities and races and a ton of other things, So, it's sad that I'm not, but I'm not shocked that I didn't know that there was one. I can't keep up with Twitter, y'all. I'm sorry. I used to be so heavy in the Twitter game, and I just can't bring myself to do it anymore. But, so I didn't know that it was, like, a huge deal, like, in a negative way. Like, people, I would assume that's something that would happen, but I didn't realize it was so huge. But I'm not surprised, because people just don't know how to accept things that are not the same as them.
I didn't even think about that. If he wasn't black, would it have been a different thing? But that is interesting.
I'm not saying that no backlash would happen.
It wouldn't have been as big, though.
Yeah.
Maybe I feel
like a little bit more like, like outside support. Like, you know, like I did see that some celebrities have like tweeted him and stuff like that, which I think was really cool of them to do. But I feel like there could have been more. There were so many people that like, you know, posting videos singing his songs and shit.
The little kids and stuff.
Yeah, like, well, celebrities too, like using it in their stories or on their Instagram pages, like to be like funny or whatever, or even when he performed, or people brought him out at like Coachella and shit. I think like, I just
Stagecoach.
What
The country.
before then it was because it was somebody who did hip hop. I feel like it was Anderson .Paak, but I could also be completely wrong.
Oh,
so
I can see that.
I don't know. Either way, it's too bad he didn't have like a little bit more support. He might have more than I think he does, because, like I said, I'm pretty removed from.
I feel like a lot of people were supporting him. I think you bring up a good point about like white celebrities and other more prominent celebrities not coming to his side because he's a black man. I think that's a really good point. I didn't think about that. But I feel like it's only a select few, like, just ignorant, homophobic, whatever word you want to use, people who, for whatever reason, like, I can't understand it. I feel like you're asking the wrong people. I can't really understand why. But yeah, there's just some people where that's how they were raised, those are their beliefs, and however different they are. And Kevin's making trouble out there. However different they are, those are their beliefs. It's not something that I think is acceptable, but what the fuck can you do? Like, I guess you just have to change the way we talk about these things and people's entire ideas. And that takes a long time. So I wasn't surprised either when I saw it. But yeah, it's just something that people just still don't really understand and I feel like don't really want to.
The thing that I hated the most was there was a lot of black people who was going ham on him.
Of course.
And I just hate that we love to support each other when it comes to Black Lives Matter and support black businesses and stop killing your black brothers, but it's this little black dude says that he's gay. Like something as short as that, like, oh no, that's a blasphemy and this agenda they pushing on our kids. They got these kids singing this song.
I feel like it has to do with religion too.
It
does. I feel like religion is
a big
factor. It does play a big part in it, but and not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but I just had this thought when he said that. It's like, think about Black Twitter and the idea of quote unquote Black Twitter. You know, that's the fucking funny central. That's where all the damn memes come from. That's where all the damn jokes and shit come from. So I think those like negative things and jokes that they're probably making about him went viral because those are the ones that are like funny,
most prominent.
That don't mean there wasn't other people talking that shit. Is what I'm saying. Like, it is very true that religion does play a big part of it. You know, like I feel like I can kind of say that majority of black people are like some form of Christian. You know, I could be off, but
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah,
like, in the American context.
Yeah. So that absolutely does play a part in you grow up learning a certain type of thing, and even if you learn to accept it, like you still gonna have jokes and shit, like shit to say. What I liked was seeing him like laugh at like some of the things, like because I do feel like some of it was harmless. Now, for the people who are being extra, like Brendan said, like screen recording themselves, like deleting his song, like I ain't deleted a song off my phone since fucking U2 got
U2
fucking
to MP3
put on my phone without my permission. It's the last time I deleted some shit. So you just really gotta have too much time and too much negative energy to pull some shit like that, in my mind.
But yeah, I'm glad. I agree with you, and I'm glad that he had fun with it, and that he's still happy. Because I would have hated for him to be like, I'm depressed. Fuck this music industry. I'm done. Like, and some other shit happened. So I think he'll be fine, child. Start doing prides. You really extending your 15 minutes, sis. Because now you can do prides. Next season, sis, you need a manager or a man. Be your age. Be old enough. Don't judge me. Okay. So next, I want to talk about. So, child, after all that hoopla, blah blah blah, woo up the bam.
Oh,
that April and Lil Fizz told us, oh, this is my bruh. We is not fucking. This is my bro. So you telling me a man and a woman can't just be friends without fucking each other?
I like the way.
Come to find out, they are fucking each other, child. They together, dating. And so as we know, Fizz and Omarion are besties, basically brothers, B2K, bum bum bum.
Are they still?
I'm not sure if they are currently. I would think maybe they was just doing the tour for the money. I mean, I guess that's what it was for. Child was successful. But my question is it okay with you for your ex to date your best friend, child, after y'all not together no more? Can you still be friends with that person? What's the tease on that? Can they talk to you first and then y'all come to an understanding? My tease is no. You can't fuck with my nigga. I don't care if you come to me and say, look, Jonathan was hitting me up. Like, he want to talk to me. Like, I just wanted to come in and be respectful. I was like, bitch, no. I thought I'd get done whooping your ass. I ain't even going to answer your question first. I'm going to just whoop your ass, then answer your question.
The answer
because I shoot first and ask questions later. Like my mama taught me.
Oh.
So, no. It can't. I don't think there's any... Even if I'm at a point where I'm like, I'm over it, we're amicable, we're friends, like... No. Because I don't want you knowing what I know. I don't want you knowing how he look when he nut. And I don't want you knowing
how so Daryl.
Yeah,
this is a family program.
I was
no,
not
this is ready
fucking
to eat. This is ready to
ready. I was
so
not
yeah,
ready.
I don't want none of my friends to know about it. Yeah. So that's me.
I feel a little.
I was like,
violated.
Yeah,
I didn't sign the waiver for that one.
Yeah, man, it's an emotional thing. Like, I'd probably react the same way as you. I feel like most people would. There are people that say that, like, you should be able to move past it, etc. Blah blah blah. But I don't know. I feel like there's so much emotional attachment, and you feel sort of a sense of betrayal from both of the parties involved.
Because, like, we've hung out.
Exactly. So how long was y'all digging on each other?
Yeah, exactly. So like, all this time he could get it.
Okay.
Like,
right. So I feel like it's
true.
In a sense, yeah, it's like it's just weird. Like, it's a weird dynamic. So yeah, I want to, like, my logical side wants to be like, oh no, that's cool. Like, but then my emotional side is like, nah, like, you gotta catch his fade first.
Okay. Real quick. Then go do what you want to do. Till I see y'all out.
Yeah, it's a no for me. I know that sometimes life just unfolds in such a weird ass way and you can't help that shit. But I would not want that shit to happen to me. Like, I would be I'm an emotional person, honestly. I just am, and that shit seems like you breaking all the fucking bonds, all the rules, all the boundaries, like, that were set, maybe not out loud, obviously, but, like, ones that just stand.
Yeah, they don't need to be said out loud.
Right, exactly. And I would also feel incredibly betrayed. Because it's like, was this a fucking setup? Like, you know, like, y'all just been plotting this shit all along? Like, well, if anything goes wrong here, like, I know where to go next. And I know that shit happens. Like, these ain't the first motherfuckers to do it. Like, this shit happens all the time. And I'm like, that is so unfortunate. And I just be like, Lord, please don't let it happen to me because I don't want to I don't want to have to. Yeah, I don't want to have to get crazy.
Okay.
I'm not really that crazy, but I don't want to have to get crazy. No, I wouldn't lie. You know, girls don't play.
Okay.
I can say I'm a little bit crazy, but I've definitely toned down quite a bit.
That reminds me of Don't Be a Minister. She's like, I can get a little crazy.
I like that, bitch.
She said, okay. That's a whole monster.
Let's get it on.
Okay. Marlon Wayans has a beautiful ass, y'all.
A beautiful, like, ass, like butt?
Yeah. The ass. Okay. So, it's enough of I'm just on a tangent tonight, y'all. And going into another freaky topic. The cucumber challenge, y'all.
Man.
So, if y'all are living under a rock.
Y'all gotta chill.
Okay. Some things ain't worth being viral over, y'all. Cut the cucumber up and make a salad and give it to a homeless person to go viral off of
Fucking eat your veggies, son.
Mm-hmm.
But for y'all who don't know, the cucumber challenge is, I guess people, women, men, I don't know, I only seen women doing it, are going into these Walmarts and Whole Foods. No, they ain't doing it in Whole Foods. It's Walmarts and Aldi's, y'all. Cause that's what
I want to let them do it at Whole Foods.
Okay, they got security at Whole Foods, y'all. And sucking and deep throating these cucumbers, y'all.
That is so funny.
And I mean,
for some, it's nasty, like, in terms of hygiene. Like,
okay. And I hope y'all buying them cucumbers out.
That's what I'm saying.
Message.
Like,
for you to suck on that thing.
He was so befuddled, he couldn't even finish his sentence.
Okay. Child, okay. Brandon be having them big thesaurus words, child. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't understand a lot of shit these days.
1996 and later, y'all kids. I barely made the cutoff. I'm 94, you feel me? So, like, we still know how to act. 96 and later, I don't know what the fuck y'all been doing. You've had the internet your whole lives. Like, okay. I get it. But you don't have to do this shit for clout. You don't have to do this shit for attention. You don't have to do this shit to pop off. Like, there's other avenues available to you. I understand that it's easy and, like, but read a fucking book. Go to the library.
Gain the talent.
Let's do the bachelor degree challenge. The master degree challenge.
Yes, please. Like, you don't have to do
challenge.
this. I understand.
Build a fucking business challenge.
Okay. This shit is corny, honestly. Like, and I guess you look cool, like, to you and your friends, but to most people, you just look wild corny, and the shit is just dumb. That's
and we can add to this.
It's gross, bro. Like, do you know, like, you're supposed to wash your vegetables
you have to wash your shit first, too.
Okay.
And you go straight to the store where it's fresh of
you know how many people sneeze on jerk? Like, touch it.
Sneezy ass fucking germs, motherfuckers coughing everywhere.
All of that.
Gripping and farting and shit.
Oh, God.
You assume that you want to hear what he's talking about.
Dirt, pesticide, and shit. And you want to put that straight into your... But, I mean,
esophagus.
You know, do what you do. Because I feel like if you do it there, then you'll do it anywhere.
Okay.
And that's
ladies,
watch
your man, child.
Look, man.
Because what you won't do,
embrace
you see
your sexuality and all of that shit, but that is not... Yeah.
Sometimes
sanitary.
You need a different avenue.
That's so unsanitary.
Sometimes you can explore.
You can just get a toy and go start your own OnlyFans page.
Right.
Do it
Hello, get money at least. Get you some money at least.
Make it make sense, girl.
Fuck, get a bag.
Get a toy and go on OnlyFans with a little lighting in the background and do it on OnlyFans.
What's the Snapchat
You might have
thing?
a whole fan.
What is it?
Like a private account?
Premium?
Oh, yeah, the premium snaps. Yeah. Get you a premium snap and charge people.
What is the thing? Well, shit, you don't either, so you...
What is this? I'm telling you, I've been told.
Get you a premium Pornhub where they have to subscribe for your videos, child. And do some grapefruit videos.
Haha.
Going into that with this girl, we can just put these together. That girl, if you also didn't see this video of this girl, this ignorant ass girl going into a Walmart.
Damn
so
Walmart.
I think we already know
another Walmart, child. Going into the store.
And we were just at that Walmart.
Everything we had was closed, thankfully, child. Nobody could lick it and put it back. She took a thing of ice cream out of the freezer, licked the top across, and put the top back on and put it back in the freezer.
I heard
for somebody to buy. I heard the police are looking for her ass, and I hope they find her. You want to be viral? Okay.
Your nasty ass.
You can be viral in a prison, bitch, doing a year. Give her a year for doing some dumb shit like that. Just to make an example out of her for the next one.
The toilet.
Okay.
That's essentially the same thing as deep throating a cucumber, licking a toilet.
Yeah.
All the germs and shit that's in it. E. coli, bacteria and shit. People don't wash their hands, bro. We talked about this 2 weeks ago. People don't wash their hands.
Ever since he said that, I've been. This is so funny. Ever since that last video, I wash my hands this way Brendan says to, which is wet them first and then put the soap on. Because he was like, people be putting the soap on first, and I was like, I mean, I do that sometimes too, but I'm like, now I be hearing his way sometimes. So I'm like, no, baby, wet it first. But y'all, make an example out of her eyes. Like I said, everything for clout. Now I see what Cardi and Offset was talking about. Shout out to Offset for that choreography at the BET.
Yo, Offset went off, bro.
He was like, everybody want to hit this. He was doing choreography.
I heard he was they were like, yo, like, he could be on some, like, MC Hammer type shit, because, you know, MC Hammer could fucking do choreo and still does.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. He's like
Cardi came and straddled on top of him.
MC Hammer was
riding on top of him in the straddle.
Old heads. It's like it's not just him. It's like him and like all the other like popular rappers from that time.
Yeah.
Well, not all, but like a group of them.
Like
2 Live Crew.
I
don't know if you know who that is.
2 Live Crew.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I know who 2 Live Crew is.
But yeah, put her in jail. Sure.
I think they're on tour. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Sorry.
We went on a tangent. I think we all agree. Let's move past this shit. It's done.
Okay, so next, throw her ass in jail. And make her work at the ice cream parlor for free.
No, because then she's going to be licking the spoons and shit.
Oh, yeah, okay, now
this nigga's trying to give her a job. Like, keep her off the streets.
Put her at an envelope closing. Let her lick on some envelopes all day. Next.
Post it,
Okay, so I want to talk about our excitement for this live-action Lion King film, child. We didn't see the little trailers.
It's not live action. I've said this to everybody. I've said this to everybody. That's not a real animal.
Yeah.
It's computer graphic imaging, which is animation. The shit
so was that Aladdin live action?
Yeah, because there was real people. There's no real people in fucking Lion King. That's all I know. But sorry, let me...
Because when they said live action, I really did think that Beyonce was going to be dressed up.
No, that's what I thought too.
I
thought they were training the lions. I was like, yo, how are you going to do this?
How are you going to do this? How are we making this
so I'm excited. Like, it's just giving me the little nostalgia feeling when I was a kid watching Lion King on VHS, y'all. So I'm going to go see this in theaters because I got the AMC. Shout out to AMC because I went to go see Spider-Man in a Dolby theater with the reclining seats last night.
That shit is like...
Life. The picture and just the sound and everything, child. I felt the vibrations and all of it. But I'm gonna go see it, y'all. I want to see Beyonce, Donald Glover. I want to see who else in there?
Seth Rogen. Key. Can you get Michael Key?
What's his name from Alfred Woodard?
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Who is that?
He's playing Scar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did see the man who's playing Scar.
I think he's handsome.
How you say his name?
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Okay, score.
My brother.
But I'm excited, y'all. I know I'm gonna cry when Mufasa die. I'm gonna get my life from Beyonce and him and singing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight."
Yo, you know what's wild is they're cousins.
Who? Beyonce and Donald Glover?
No.
Oh.
Nala and Simba.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Simba mama is Mufasa's sister? Or something like that?
Wait, what? What? No, what?
Nala mama is Mufasa's sister.
Yeah, some shit like that.
I'm dead. I was so lost in those words. I feel like I was the representation of that lady with the triangles and equations.
Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah. That was me trying to figure that
Tequila
shit
3,
out.
child. The first time we ever did our podcast, we had tacos and tequila. So we're doing it again tonight. In my new place, y'all, because we're not cooped up in a small ass room anymore.
Hey.
We can walk out and go into a living room, y'all. Okay? And go in the backyard and record if we want to.
Okay.
And we're in Burbank, which is the recording capital of the world. Please
I've
don't
been
look that up.
passing
'Cause
so
I don't
many
know.
studios and recording studios, y'all. And I did not know until I was watching the Kardashians that when Kanye first started that church, it was in Burbank at a rehearsal studio.
That makes sense.
I was like, okay. I wish it still was, bitch, because I go try and find it. But Netflix, Warner Brothers, whoever else is out here calling me, I'm available. I heard. Saw you over there too. So, yeah, y'all excited too, basically? We all excited to see it.
I'm not. Unpopular opinion.
Really?
I never really liked Lion King growing up. Like even the original animated movie. I didn't really like it. I don't know. I don't have a reason. I just didn't really like it.
What
So.
Disney
You
movie
didn't
from that era did
gravitate
you like?
towards it.
That era?
If you had
My
to pick
favorite
one.
Disney movie, I think my second favorite Disney movie of all time, my favorite from that era is Mulan.
Hmm.
I fucking love Mulan. Mulan's amazing. I could watch Mulan like all the time, and I'll never get tired of it. But
I used to know the words.
Okay.
My favorite Disney movie of all time is The Jungle Book.
I never got into that one.
But
It's because he thought he was
Mowgli,
Yes.
I look like Mowgli growing up. No, but
Is that me?
I just didn't really fuck with the Lion King. Like I don't know why. I think it was too sad or like.
Yes.
I just didn't
Yeah,
connect
it was
to
very intense.
So yeah,
to
I
be a
mean,
kid's movie.
I'll probably
Yeah.
still see it, and I'll laugh, I'll cry, I'll shit my pants. But yeah, it's not like something that I'm looking forward to.
But y'all are not from out here, and it would not have made sense.
No, say it. You got
No,
listen,
because
you
you said I might laugh, cry, and I was gonna say and stuff your face with popcorn because of the Magic Johnson Theater.
Oh, the Magic Johnson Theater.
The Magic Johnson Theater. That was like the opening before the trailers in the beginning, and it's such an LA thing. But anyway,
Is that still a thing, the Magic Johnson Theater?
I still call it that, but it's not.
Alright, I don't want to go.
That's a good gentrifier.
Child. It's a normal theater now. AMC is on.
It's like the rave now, I think.
That's Dining Theater.
No,
Oh, it's not even a movie theater no more.
it is.
Oh,
it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, I digress. I actually don't go to the movies, so and not for any other reason than like nobody is like, hey, you trying to go see this movie? And I'm never like, hey, you trying to go see this movie? So
Is the last movie you saw Black Panther?
yes.
Oh my God, really?
Yo, so she took me to see Black
I thought you
Panther.
would at least listen more about it to this,
Did that shit come out 2018 or 2017?
2018.
Last February,
Yeah.
right? You took me to see that shit early, didn't you? With
The
you
night
and Tyler?
before, yeah.
That shit was cool, man. We were smoking in the theater. That shit was stupid.
When y'all told me, I was like, y'all smoking blunts in the theater?
Nah.
But then I was like, oh, the thing. Yeah.
But I'm interested to see how it plays out. I want to hear what the hype is about, you know.
I'll give them this. It looks visually amazing.
Yeah.
Like the CGI on it, it might as well be live action because it looks
It
really
looks
cool.
real, yeah.
And
That's
that's
how good it is.
I'm interested.
that in itself is a feat.
I'm trying to think. I low-key might not have even seen the trailer for it.
Really?
Oh, really?
I think there's been like two quick
Yeah, there's a couple ones. I recommend checking it
I
out.
can't remember, but like, and the reason why I can't remember is because I feel like I remember how, like, I would feel hearing Beyonce.
Right, yeah.
Child.
Because I feel like, here's the thing though, because she's Beyonce, the whole time I would be watching the movie, I'm like,
Where is it?
I'm like, yeah, Beyonce. I would be calling her Nala, like, because all I would be able to hear is Beyonce. And, like, that's what I love about, like, other animated movies.
Is you
I don't
can't
be
really
knowing
tell.
who
Yeah,
those
they
people
are all the
are
time.
for the most part.
Yeah,
I
that's
think this
true.
time
And,
I'll be able
like,
to
for her
separate
to
it 'cause
be,
I'm
like,
not
who
seeing
she
her.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds mean.
She
I don't
might-
mean
no,
it
she
that
might-
mean.
she might
but, like, I
change her voice,
can't
though.
take it seriously.
She might change her voice though. She might like actually act on it.
Well,
Because
let me-
Beyonce is like she's been in some movies.
I love B, but she's not the best actor.
Thank you.
She's a performer and a singer to the
Have you seen Goldfinger? Austin Powers?
Okay.
Child, that's not something you want to represent.
No.
Maybe Dream Girls.
That's comedic. That's amazing comedic
that was
acting.
good as far as like being funny, but
people don't take comedy seriously. Comedy isn't easy, bro. Like you
maybe
have to
the thing is that people can't separate that it's Beyonce. That's the thing. I feel like they hold her to that's B, the queen. This is how they made me.
I give her credit for Foxy Cleopatra was a whole lot of women.
Okay.
You know, I fucking love. That's one of my Goldmember.
I don't know why I said Goldfinger. That's
the actual.
Yeah, I didn't even know you said it.
Goldmember is one of my favorites. You know,
it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it sure is. I watched it last weekend.
When y'all leave, I'm watching it now.
I give her hella credit for that. It's not easy doing comedy, but I feel like that role was something that she was just going to be naturally great at portraying. Mm-hmm. It's different.
Yeah, I see that. I understand.
So,
but like I said, hey,
good luck, because you know the homies is doing the voices and shit. So,
yeah,
good for them.
You know what's gonna trip me out is Seth Rogen.
He's in it.
He's I think he's Pumbaa.
Oh shit! Wait, okay. So, I feel like I only want to see it for that reason.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm
gonna
be able to hear it. Like, I'm gonna be able to hear it the whole time.
You can hear it.
I feel like
you
that's
can hear it in the trailer when
they're
singing
original?
a little.
Just some white nigga.
No, it was.
It wasn't.
Well, IMDb.
It
is
wasn't
on
Danny
the
DeVito, was it?
No, it wasn't Danny DeVito. It couldn't have been Danny DeVito.
I can't remember who it is. Yeah, okay. It's gonna drive me crazy.
Because I'm wondering was it somebody famous. I can't. Yeah, if it was, I didn't know. I just knew Jonathan Taylor's okay. So
I guess neither of us were really excited about Lion King.
I'm the only one who is, just because it's nostalgia reasons.
Yeah.
How old were you?
And then Lion King is one of my favorite Disney movies,
like
so that's
6?
one of the reasons.
Oh, okay.
90. When did it come out? 94.
94. Yeah, you were like 6,
I was
right?
5 or 6.
So yeah.
Depending on what time of the year.
True.
It came out. I was either 5 or 6. I remember going to see it. This is a great story, and I was telling you. Because I must have been such a little shit when I was little. But so I have a cousin, older cousin, who took me to see the movie. But she's from Ontario. She drove out to LA to pick me up, and we were going. I can't remember what theater we were going to see it at, but she's like panicking because we're in bad traffic, and we're like almost late to the movie. So me being a kid and not really knowing very much about how like movie theaters work, I'm like, oh, like, no, it's okay because the movie doesn't start until we get there. And she was like, no, like that's not how it works. Like it starts at a set time, and I was very adamant in telling her like, no, like it's not gonna start until we get there. You know, like the movie doesn't start until we get in there. So she was already frustrated, like, from the traffic and running late. And so me saying that probably just added to it.
Over the edge.
So sure enough, we get to the theater, get inside, and the movie starts. And I looked at her and I said, see, told you.
Damn,
she was like,
you're a little
I'm gonna tell. She's like, you don't even know. I was so mad. That was the funniest shit. Because I don't remember all of that interaction. I remember going to see the movie. But those little parts, I love it. That's a hilarious
That's
thing.
the shit.
See, told you.
Because I know if a kid told me that,
I would smack his ass.
I'm like,
told you.
I'm like, let's go.
That's my little
childhood. So in the spirit of Lil Nas X coming out the closet, I had this topic. Who is, if we were gay or straight, because I was gay. So who would our boy or girl crush be? I'm going to give a different answer than the one I always give, which is Rihanna. Because I just love Rihanna. I don't know what it is about her, but I just want her. Like, that's the only woman you will ever hear me say about y'all is Rihanna.
That's so
if you just want to be besties, we can do that too. If you just need an assistant, child. Somebody carry your purse. I would do that. Other than Rihanna.
I thought you already had somebody in mind. Should we go first?
If y'all know somebody, yeah. Because I don't know nobody.
I mean, I have a few, honestly.
I thought of one easily because I always talk about it, but go ahead.
Okay, so probably my top right now is Mahershala Ali.
Who's that? Oh, the actor?
Ali? Come on, bro.
The actor? See, we've had this conversation before, and I was like, well, I haven't seen that movie, but I know what you're talking about.
He's a nigga from Moonlight.
Yeah, that tells me nothing. But anyway, I know who you're talking about now, because you always react that way. So continue.
Idris Elba.
That's it. Yeah.
And rounding out the top three, Jason Momoa.
I don't know that.
Jason Momoa he was in Aquaman. He was Aquaman. He's also Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones.
Does he have like long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are my three.
I used to love when he used to bend Daenerys over and just Jason. Okay. I'm trying to think of women, not men. You go, Adriana. I need to keep thinking because I'm thinking about Jason now.
This is it. So this is an easy answer just because my friends and I talk about it all the time. It's Sid.
Who?
Sid the Kid?
Sid the Kid.
Who's the artist?
Yeah, she's a singer. I'm very sorry to say, is not, I guess, what
conventionally beautiful.
Right. She's not what would probably be my type, but she can fucking sing. She can sing and she's so fucking swaggy. And like when we go see her perform, I'm like, yo, if Sid hit me up, I will answer the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, and then me and my friends like argue over it. I don't know. That actually sounds like a big commitment, but I would probably consider it.
No, I'm just like, you just want to come kick it? We ain't gotta do nothing.
Yeah, I'll go kick it with her for sure.
And then she get in, she's like, you pretty.
I'll be like,
I'm just
I need an adult. I wasn't ready.
Man.
But I've also said she's hella dope. Yeah.
Oh.
And that's like an actual
good
like
for you, yeah.
gay crush because she's
gay.
Yeah.
Okay, other than Rihanna, I actually I would go with the lady who plays Daenerys from Game of Thrones.
Oh my gosh.
She is so pretty outside of that white wig and all that makeup and stuff. I was watching some random interviews of her today at work, and she is so pretty, and I love her.
Emilia Clarke.
Yes. Yes, Emilia.
Yeah.
I fucks with her. And I want her to say, I want her to say all of her commands to me, child, when we together.
You're a freak.
She gonna get tired of me. She gonna be like, no. The show's over. Yeah, that'll be my other girl crush.
Okay. I have several like girl crushes. That's just like because they're fire.
Mine would be like
Anthony. I fucking love Lala. She's so fire. Who else? Kelly Uchie.
I was gonna say that.
Georgia Smith. Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah, whatever. She's fine.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. But I'm not.
Who is this guy over here?
But I wouldn't consider her like a girl crush. But yeah,
Lala is pretty. I love Lala.
Look at us being open.
I know, right?
And fluid. Wow, good. Shake my hand. I'm so proud of myself.
Okay.
I'm so proud.
Damn, we got. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the last one. I'm like, damn, we got through all them topics fast. 38. Okay.
Before he get into this, let me say I'm so tired.
Oh, we're talking about this, man.
Go on.
Okay, we ain't gonna finish with Chris, but child, Chris Brown in this light dark complex that he done got himself into. I guess in one of the lyrics of his songs, he said something about liking the black bitches with the good hair. And so everybody took that as, oh, you only like light-skinned women who have, like, what, straight curly hair or something. I actually don't know how it turned from the black bitches with the good hair to him only liking light-skinned girls, but that's what it became. And child, people start pulling receipts like, oh, when we was in the club in Miami, you let all the light skinned girls come in. Then when my sis was trying to come in, you said no darkies, or the security said it. So, how do y'all feel about this whole thing? With me, I hate that light dark complex.
It annoys me.
Especially with black people, child.
Yes.
We need to like. I will admit, I do love a piece of caramel. Don't get me wrong, but I love chocolate too. And I get whoever I see, whoever one I'm living for. Give me chocolate, caramel, white, Mexican, or whatever. So, I hate the whole light dark complex.
I'm so just like.
I hope it's something that we can just end, y'all.
And as a person who's fair, as a light skinned person myself, I can't stand that shit. Like, I don't know. I feel like we just have so much more to talk about rather than that. And one thing I've also learned is that the light skin, dark skin thing is relevant in several cultures. Mm-hmm. It's known that, like, oh, the darker skinned people are associated one way, and the fairer skin are the ones that are like the popular ones or whatever. I've seen that amongst my Filipino friends. I've seen that amongst Latino friends. It's not just us, but we make it the most extra, I feel like. But there's several reasons for that as well. I'm not gonna dive all the way into history and shit. You feel me?
Okay. I already know where you going, child.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get there. We ain't gonna go there.
It's deep rooted, child. Roots. Literally roots, child. That's how far I go back, child.
Literally.
But yeah, I hate it.
You know what I find funny about that shit? Is when Black Panther came out, there was a lot of conversation on Black Twitter, mostly light-skinned people, that were like, yo, why is there no light-skinned representation in Black Panther? And one, why the fuck do you need to be represented in every, like, why can't there just be a moment, like, in culture where a group that's been more historically disenfranchised, more hated, more killed than you gets their moment? Like, this shouldn't be difficult to understand. And two, there were a few light-skinned niggas in the movie. Like, you can see them on the screen. And a couple of the Dora Milaje, like, two of the most prominent ones are light-skinned. So what are you even talking about? So that, y'all are just, colorism is stupid. Like, it has a deep-rooted history. It's way too long of a conversation to get into now because it's going to take a few hours to really unpack on a deep, non-surface level. It comes down to colorism. White people, lighter people have historically been seen as the standards of beauty to aspire to. Even though, like you said, you get down with caramel, you get down with chocolate, like, it's all gravy, but,
I like the chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Have both. I'll take both.
To get back to the
yeah.
All right.
I mean, I was just saying like that. I don't discriminate.
Yeah, but to get back to like Chris Brown, I feel like people who are defending him and people who have defended him in the past, like, really just don't understand, or they're willfully ignorant of the arguments made against him. And it's just cognitive dissonance at this point. It's like you're presented with a fact, and it doesn't fit with your current worldview, so it's either wrong or you completely ignore it and you continue to believe what you did before. And that's just, that's not how information and knowledge is disseminated, and that's not how you grow as a person. But that's also another conversation. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the reason that people did think, because what did he say? I like the black woman with the good hair. Again, historically, good hair has been associated with mixed people, like black female slaves and white masters raping them and then producing mulatto offspring. And then they have good, like, curly hair like me. even though that's also a social construct. And so that's why people thought, oh, he's talking about light-skinned women. So that's where that came from. And it's a fair point to bring it up. And people that are defending him are sorry. Yeah, let's hear the counterpoint.
It's like, no, I'm like in agreement with you, but it's like, but don't get it twisted because dark-skinned girls be having the fire hair too. Like, so when you said the line to me, that was the first thing I pictured in my mind. It was like a dark-skinned girl with really bomb hair.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like, yeah, I don't know, man. That shit is trash.
Now we down this whole damn conversation. Let's move past this shit. I feel like we're all just... It's getting hot in here.
I know it is, y'all.
I'm fine.
It's probably that little tequila in me, y'all. Okay, so, last topic, y'all. Let me come up with a random topic to end this up. Or if y'all want to come up with a random topic.
Let's talk about like some summertime shit. Like, what's gonna be the new summertime? What are we looking for? Like, what's the song?
The song?
What's the song? What's the mood?
I got it's everything is about having a hot girl summer. I listen to Meg Thee Stallion. I listen to Saweetie. I listen to City Girls.
Okay.
The Dolls. When I'm trying to get hype, that's what I hear.
Pussy wetter than this aquarium.
Ooh.
She said, "Yep."
Yeah, that's what I'm on this summer. This summer for me, as I climb up the age ladder a little bit, is about. That would actually be helpful. It's about having fun and really enjoying myself as a single, childless young adult.
Okay.
Because I felt like I was so held back by like financial woes before, and like not really, not really like planning ahead to have money to do like more fun stuff. But I'm like now I got like I'm not fucking balling by any means, but I'm like I got a little money like. Where am I going to go? I'm trying to travel here. I want to go to this music festival. I want to go to this place. I want to go, you know, like, just trying to enjoy myself while I can, while I'm healthy, while I can move, while,
You still have both ACLs intact.
Barely.
All that dancing shit.
My dance career fucked my shit up, but it's cool. We gonna get them back healthy one day. But yeah, man, that's the way this summer is like, just having a great fucking time. Even though it's not like I got like summer days off and shit like that. You know? But
summer days just in
it's all because the office is oh god,
the
office is air conditioned.
Very well air conditioned.
I ain't got no complaints. I used to work outside with the kids every summer, and that shit is whack.
Especially with kids.
Can't get your hair done and shit because you're sweating all day. Yeah, especially working with kids.
I'm excited to go
to the festival. Y'all need to take care of your kids, man.
I ain't definitely taking care of no kids, y'all.
They gotta work.
I ain't taking care of y'all. The music festivals I'm excited for. Once Upon a Time in the LBC is what? 3 weeks away. I'm ready to see all these. DMX, y'all. I'm really excited to see Genuine. I don't know why. I just want to hear Pony live for the first time in my life.
Ooh,
Summertime just sitting around gonna be there. I don't know who's singing.
Lil Rob.
Okay,
shout out Lil Rob.
I saw his name on there.
Ain't Baby Bash gonna be there?
Yeah,
Baby Bash?
Amanda Perez. I'm gonna be in tears when she goes there, child. But y'all don't remember Amanda
Valentino!
God send me an angel from the heavens above. I say, I'm gonna be in tears when she goes there.
She was there last year too, and I remember like cracking up.
When I tell you I'm gonna be in tears with that song, come on. That song got me through like, and I was in like maybe middle school when that came out, but that got me through some times in middle school.
I think we're like, yeah.
I'm like, yeah. But so the festivals, I've been having a good summer, y'all. Been playing Pride.
Yeah.
Put together this big ass budget together, y'all. So that was fun. Parents came, so I just want to keep having fun. I've been happier. I mean, I'm still dealing with my little depression shit, but I feel like I'm holding myself more accountable to be happy. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's great to
I'm just
hear.
gonna try to continue that, y'all.
Yeah,
Host
man.
more get-togethers,
You're
shit
doing
like that.
fantastic.
Keep
job.
myself busy, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna just be traveling pretty much all summer. I'm going to Palm Springs tomorrow for the first time. It's gonna be over 100 degrees every day I'm there, so
That's
it's
what
gonna be
everybody
tough.
was saying.
Don't
There's gonna be
wear
hella people
clothes.
from work up there though.
For
Oh
real.
yeah, I'm not gonna see none of y'all. So if you see me, just act like you don't know me.
Are you staying at a hotel or Airbnb?
Airbnb.
Oh, yeah, you got
I'm gonna be at the pool. You feel me? I've been doing my push-ups, my squats, my crunches, especially my squats. You know I'm gonna be dummy thick by the pool.
Oh God.
But yeah, I'm gonna be traveling. I'm going to Palm Springs, going to France. I'm gonna try and go back to Chicago sometime this summer. See my family out there. Maybe try and go to Lala, Daryl, if you're still thinking about that.
You wasn't even trying.
I wasn't even trying.
We
but
need
I
to be
have
looking
the
in the next
fucking-
couple
When
weeks,
is it?
y'all. August 11th.
August. Nah, it's the 11th
8th.
on my birthday.
It's 9th or something.
They gotta just let me in for free, right?
Oh,
But no, I'm.
The 10th and 11th is a weekend. That's when.
Yeah, 'cause they have
Street
4
Fest
days
is.
now. They have 4
That's-
days.
That's real street fest.
So yeah.
I mean, I'm down to go home. I
That's
don't know if
my
I'll be able to make Lala.
We'll just fucking out the fence, bro.
I want to go to Chicago.
Come through.
Oh, I can't go that weekend. I'm going to Real Street Fest.
We don't have to go that weekend.
And then I'm going to Miami.
Ooh.
Wow.
It's
For
not
real
fully
hot
planned.
girls.
Send me no more.
For real hot girls. But we're trying to be like, not like wild and crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's just going to be 2 of us.
You're
No.
trying to
So,
be,
like-
but
Yeah,
that shit. You get a couple
look,
besos
my
on the
best friend,
cheek.
shout out Jazz.
Okay.
Shout out to Jazz.
It
She
is
a
some
wild
practice
one
up there,
sometimes. And I already told her, like, yo, don't get wild on me because I can't control you. I can't handle it. Not control. Like, I can't deal with you by myself.
Mm-mm.
But I love her to death. And that's the only friend that's, like, still young. Like, the other ones, and I love y'all. You know I love y'all. But I will also tell y'all this to y'all. They be, like, tired.
Yeah.
And,
Y'all look like me.
I've
been a grandpa since I was a little girl.
gosh.
That'll be in the TV.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to go to Miami. I almost forgot about that. I'm gonna try and squeeze another like trip in there
Walk
somewhere.
around Millennium Park, y'all.
Ooh, Grant Park, Millennium Park, Jefferson Park, Garfield Park, Hyde Park, Rogers Park, Lincoln Park, all the parks. You know how many parks there's in Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, say that shit. We got grass and trees and shit and bricks.
Hit up Wrigleyville.
Fuck this stucco bullshit.
Then take your ass the fuck
That's what I'm doing!
and stay there and take everybody
No,
with
but
you.
I would miss you.
No, you wouldn't. Get out of my face.
Okay, so let's do a couple rounds of One Gotta Go. This was a good. We've been having some good episodes lately, y'all. 'Cause this was, I could just replay all this shit. No funny. One Gotta Go. I'm trying to think of one we haven't done yet, y'all.
We've done like.
I feel like we've done a lot of.
We just do food and
Because
clothes.
even when I
bro.
start like looking it up, I'm like, damn,
I'm like, we did
that.
those,
Yep,
y'all.
we did that.
Okay.
Ribs, steak, shrimp, fried chicken. Did we do that one?
Ribs, what?
We did?
We definitely did that.
Damn.
Or like an offshoot of that.
Oh, we did because he talks about it. Damn, we really did.
We've done everything, honestly.
We've
bro.
done them all. We need a new thing
I know,
now.
right? What can we do other than What Gotta Go?
This says one got. We probably did this
One
too.
gotta go. One gotta
One
go.
You got
I got
one?
one. I got
Okay, go.
one. All right. So just like your experiences that you had, parties and shit. High school or college?
I mean, high school.
College.
You guys care to expand?
Well, I didn't really party like that in high school. I mean, there were not that there weren't any parties, but I mean, in terms of like house parties, I didn't really go to parties. But there'd be like little like high school club parties or whatever. Those used to fucking go up.
I met her in
Lit.
chess club.
But in college, I could drink. So there.
You didn't drink in high school at all?
No, not like on a social level.
Or smoke weed. I did both of those in college.
And I didn't start smoking until after.
I had good college and high school experiences. I said college can go only because I miss being in band. In high school, like, band was like my favorite time of the day. Just like playing music, de-stressing, gossiping with my friends. I had like all of my best friends basically came from being in band. So
fucking
I just
nerd.
miss those days. I was so lame in high school, y'all. But yeah,
I was lame too. So we
Still
all
are.
are. Well, we already knew that. You don't have to say that shit out loud. Yeah.
Yes.
No regrets.
That was a good one. We'll keep going. I'm not gonna say mine.
Why?
Because I feel like I'm gonna isolate some people. So I'll just keep going.
What do you mean?
Because if I say college, then my college homies are gonna be like, "Yo, fuck you, bro. Like, you don't like partying with us, bro." But if I say high school, like my high school friends are gonna be like, "Hey, man, like, we should have a conversation. That really hurt my feelings." So, yeah. I spent more time in high school. So we'll say college gotta go because I made a lot of friends in high school and like some of my best friends are in high school. But I still love college. So.
Let me see. One gotta go. Toy Story 1 or Toy Story 2?
Toy Story 2.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
I low-key don't remember the plot for 2.
That's why I gotta go. I know.
Was that when the girl came? The girl?
Yeah, Jessie.
Jessie, okay, that's on there. I still gotta go see number 4, y'all.
I didn't even see the third one.
The third one was intense. I was like, damn, y'all taking it there.
Yeah.
I was like, is this Toy Story or a child scary movie 2? Okay, scary movie 1 or scary movie 2? One gotta go.
One
yeah, I would say one gotta go too, because 2 was so
2
funny.
is just...
Remind me, Scary Movie 1 was when they go to the haunted house?
No, that's the second
2.
one. Yeah.
That's
what
2.
happened in 1?
1 was
with
the
the screen, dude.
fake screen, yeah.
Yeah, 1 gotta go.
So 2, yeah, I might watch that tonight. Scary Movie 2.
Grab my good head.
It's so funny,
Take my
y'all.
little hand.
It has so many just memorable moments. Sean Wayans and the clown.
Oh my gosh.
Was that one or 2 when she's like, everywhere I go, I see the same heart. That is my song. You know they gave me a shout out.
That's 2.
Okay, so yeah, 2. I'm sorry. 2 is the one that got a stage shout.
Yeah.
1 can go.
Cause I think it's 2.
He
had her put on like the jersey and helmet and shit.
Yeah.
2
She's really the shit, man.
Like,
she plays some parts. Like,
she is fake as press on nails.
Hey,
baby girl. Yeah, she turns around.
That was that one. Okay,
that shit is genius.
That has so many memorable moments, y'all.
Yeah. Or wait.
Because they was in college.
They
had went into the class. That was a class trip. The class
that was like
project
the start
to go
of
to that house.
Yeah, that was the start.
That
of
was
it.
at the beginning.
They were like on the quad.
Before they went to the house. Because that's when old girl came, the one who was fucking, No, I think that was the first one.
It's 1 because it was
that's
the
girl who broke her
girl,
leg in the gym. Yeah, so
and
it was
she was like, oh, you mind if I fake it?
Yeah, and she broke her leg.
Oh, yeah!
She was saying that about her because her dad was dropping her off at the school. So that's 1. Ooh, I have to break it down.
Okay.
She's so fucking fine, bro.
The one who broke her leg?
Yeah, bad. God, yeah. No, if you're listening, I'm sure you're still fine.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You can be my 5th wife.
Ooh. Not fair.
Don't get hurt.
Okay.
Sugar, come after your ass.
Okay. What part of Chicago she from? Oh. North side out. Okay. One gotta go.
Well,
I was about to say Infinity War or Endgame, but I don't think you seen Endgame. You said last movie, so Black Panther. So, child, you ain't...
Bruh.
So, you don't even know Thanos.
I know who he is. The memes gave the whole shit away.
You really don't have to see the movie to know what happened.
I think Infinity War is better than Endgame.
Yeah. Endgame was really drawn out. It had a lot of action, but it was very drawn out.
And it was like sort of 3 different movies in one, honestly.
True.
It's like the aftermath of the snap, and then it's the time traveling shit, and then it's the final epic battle. And it was amazing. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love Endgame. I saw that shit twice. But I think Infinity War, like as a story and a film, I think it was better. So if I had to break it down, that would be Endgame. Because I feel like you could end this. I feel like you could end it with Infinity War, and it just wouldn't be a happy ending. Like
no,
it would just be like Thanos wins. That's that. And sometimes that shit happens. But yeah, that's my answer. Yeah. Damn. But we can do it again.
Which one?
Mashed potatoes, home fries, or home style potatoes, that's what you call it. Fries, and a baked potato.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I said baked potato can go.
I also said baked potato.
I love a fry, I love a hash brown, I love a home fry.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was
Oreos or Chips Ahoy?
Oreo or Chips Ahoy? Chips Ahoy can go.
Chips Ahoy could go.
I
love Oreos. How do you eat your Oreo? I just put the whole thing in my mouth, and I leave it on the side of my mouth until it dissolves.
That is
you're a fucking freak.
Specific.
And it is so, I don't know why, but it's so good the way it just dissolves into your mouth or something.
This sounds, are we talking
that's
about
a king.
Oreos?
Yeah,
are we talking about
that sounds like something else, girl.
It is nasty.
I just dip mine in like the milk and then I eat it.
Oh, you do it with milk?
Or like, yeah, because either that or water. I mean, I'm not going to dip it into water.
Oh, I was like...
No, I'm not
That's
you.
Me talking about...
Okay, Charles.
Man, fuck y'all.
Who do that.
But, yeah.
I thought Craig Diddy was playing when he said to put some water on that shirt.
And that's not where I got it. I saw that movie after I started doing that shit.
Does it taste normal? It's probably just those.
That shit tastes good to me, man.
I feel like milk gives cereal its flavor.
Yeah, and then you just dump the water after. Like you can't just like drink that.
Does the water have that brown texture that milk will have after you eat it? Eat those Cocoa Puffs?
Nah.
It's just like dirty looking water.
Yeah. I think
it
that's
probably
what
tastes like the chocolate though.
It does, yeah. It's just not as thick and creamy.
Mm-hmm. That's what he said.
Good one.
Okay, last one.
I missed.
Yeah, okay, I got one.
Put somebody up.
In honor of my cookie duster.
You gonna have to get him a close over the.
Nah, cause y'all don't need to see it. I'm gonna shave tonight.
Man.
Did Cristobal give you shit for it?
No, he fuck you, Chris. If you was listening. I hate that fool. So, would you rather have like this shit, just like a beard, I guess, and no mustache at all, like the Abraham Lincoln joint, or just a mustache?
Just a mustache for me. Cause I wouldn't.
How about you? Like, what would you prefer for your man?
Just nothing at all.
No,
those are my choices.
That's not how we gotta go.
I guess some mustache, but I don't like just mustache.
You don't like the cookie duster?
No, that shit.
Little tickle?
That's a little weird to me.
Nah.
Little ticklish? Tickle before the pickle?
Ooh.
Are you still talking to me?
Yeah.
I attend that.
Before the prickle. I've never heard that one.
You know what? I'm gonna be different, and I'm gonna say mustache gotta go.
What?
Because I think Abraham Lincoln was a sexy man.
I hated the way he looked with that bald lip.
Bald lip, exactly.
Yeah, that shit is hot. That shit is hot, ladies.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Get me out of here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we'll be back We may be back in 2 weeks with Plenty taking over for Brendan for that one time, just so we can stay on track. Or we may just be back in 4 weeks when Brendan gets back on Paris. We'll see.
Sorry, yeah.
Or 3. No, because you said
It'll be
28.
4.
It will be 4.
Wait, when is what?
It'll be 4. It'll be 4.
Yeah.
My birthday is in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, so we definitely ain't gonna do it now. Okay.
Your birthday is in exactly 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be back in 4 weeks when Brendan
My
comes back.
Cash App is.
Okay.
No, say it.
I don't have.
You got
Cash
Venmo?
App. I do have Venmo. Let's see.
Pull that shit out.
You never know who may be listening.
If you want to send me some birthday money, okay, my Venmo is at Adriana. That's ADRIANNA-Mason MASON. I would love to accept your money for my birthday.
Shoot.
Thanks in advance.
Real hot girl shit.
Real hot girl shit. Please contribute to my hot girl summer. Thank you.
Well, in the meantime, y'all, catch the Darrell Bitchy show. We'll have shows up until Brendan gets back. And then we'll hear about the Perry trip and whatever else has happened. Ooh, LBC will be that weekend too, so we'll be recapping that. So it'll be
y'all gonna have a lot of
action-packed show, y'all.
Y'all's plans near my birthday are better than my own plans for my birthday right now, and I'm a little bit fucking jealous. That's fine.
But yeah, follow the Instagram. We are on Instagram at the B.A.D Podcast. Just type in the B.A.D Podcast. We're gonna pop up. You'll see us there. And yeah, the YouTube video, we have recorded this. I don't know if it's going up. I'm gonna watch it and edit it and see. But maybe we'll just put up some snippets of it and let y'all see what we talked about.
Yeah.
But until then, deuces.
Bye.